So hello friends, welcome to my channel Empathy Center. So today I'm going to explain that is the 9th standard social history, third chapter, religious promoters and social reformers. So during the period between 8th century and 13th century, very important, it was a very important in social culture history of India. During the same period, the Shankaracharya, Madhavacharya and Ramanujacharya, who were the founders of three Vedic religions, were living in India. That were the Dvaita, Advaita, and Vishishta Dvaita, and these were the three major philosophers also came into existence. Let us. Shankaracharya was born in Nambudari Brahmin family, and his father was Shivaguru and mother was Aryamba. Shankara was very intelligent. He was at the age of 7. Shankaracharya has mastered in all the scriptures, and also Shankaracharya learnt about Vedas, Puranas from his teachers, and also Govinda Bhagavad Pada. Shankaracharya also studied the Upanishads and Brahma Sutras in depth, and also he propagated the Advaita philosophy. And according to this, the Brahma is the absolute truth, and the rest of the world, all the things in the world, is the false. The soul is one with the Brahma, and life is not separate or cannot live without Brahma, was the philosophy of Shankaracharya. And the word is Maya. Shankaracharya says the word is Maya, an illusion, and Brahma is only the truth. Brahma is only the truth. People are ignorant, and people will ignore, and they are not aware about the illustrated nature of the word, and they also not aware that Brahma is the only truth, Shankaracharya said, and ultimately we should merge our Atma soul with the absolute truth, with the Brahma, and then we can attain moksha liberation, Shankaracharya said. So, next, Shankaracharya had declared that the Brahma is truth and it has no qualities, no features, and no shapes. Let us know about the works of the Shankaracharya. So, Shankaracharya, Shankara Bhasya, Ananda Lahari, Saundarya Lahari, Shivananda Lahari, Vivek Chaudhary, Goja Govindam is the word famous book. And Shankaracharya has travelled from Kanyakumari to Kashmir on foot only, and also he propagated his Advaita philosophy, and in order to spread the message of his philosophy, he also established many institutions in all over all the directions of India, and also he gave India thinking a new directions and new inspiration to India. Next, let us know about the Ramanujacharya, who gave information about Vishishta Dvaita. Ramanujacharya was born in Sri Permabudar that comes near Chennai, and Keshava Somyaji was his father, and Kantimati was his mother, and also he studied about Veda, Upanishads, and that in Yatva Praksha, place in Kanchi, and also it is the famous learning center in South India. And then he went to Sri Rangam, and he became the head of the Sri Rangam Math. And also the Chola ruler, who was Shaivite, started pestering Ramanujacharya. He was invited by Bittideva and the Hoysala king of Karnataka, and it is said that the later Bittideva accepted Vaishnava tradition and became Vishnuvardhana. Ramanuja went to Melkote and built a Chelvar Narayana temple. And also Ramanuja had very good interest to show the path of salvation to the peoples, and also his philosophy that is called as the Vishishta Dvaita. According to this philosophy, Jiva, life, and Prakriti, the nature, are under the control of Brahma, and both Atma and Prakriti teachings to all. And also he taught them to stay away from desires and surrender themselves to the God with complete devotion. Ramanuja studied many religious texts and wrote many books like Vedanta Sangraha, Vedanta Sara, Vedanta Deepika, and Sri Bhasya. And his most important book is Gita Bhasya. Next, Madhvacharya, who wrote Dvaita. So, Madhvacharya was born in Pachaka village that comes near Udupi in Karnataka, and his father was Madhva Bhatta and mother was Vedavati, and Lord Vishnu was their family deity. And they said that in a very tender age he displayed about the about his knowledge, and also he had his education in Vedas and Upanishads from Achyuta Preksha, and the same teacher later included Madhvacharya into his sannyas. He became and also while studying under his guru, Madhvacharya was independently gained many knowledge about the religious scripts, and also he advocated Dvaita philosophy, and Dvaita means two. According to this philosophy, the human soul and the divine soul or both are separate. In order to propagate his philosophy, Madhvacharya took to pilgrimage to various places, and also Madhvacharya participated in many debates, and he brought out Lord Krishna's idol, which was hidden in the Mudi hillock called Gopi Chanda, and installed it in Udupi, and further to enable regular worship of Lord Krishna, and he established 8 mutts that was called as Ashtamata. Parama, according to Madhvacharya, the word is not true illusion, it is a Paramatma or the divine soul. Next, works of Madhvacharya. So Gita Bhasya, Gita Tatparya and Nirnaya, Mahabharat Tatparya, Nirnaya, Vishnu Tatparya, Nirnaya, and Bhagavata Tatparya Nirnaya, and Madhvacharya Maya Vadakandhana were some works of Madhvacharya. Next, let us know about Basveshwara. So Basveshwara is the most prominent social reformer of medieval Karnataka. Basveshwara and his disciples advocated the Veerashaiva philosophy, that was based on simple human values, and also they rejected the numerous rituals deeply rooted in the Vedic religions. And also Basveshwara was the son of Madarasa and Madarambike, and he was living in Bhagewadi, that is in present Vijaypura. And also Basveshwara was a strong opponent of caste system, and they also opposed the caste system. And also, but Basveshwara went to the Kudra Sangama, and he took the Linga Diksha from a Shaiva Guru and started practicing the meditation. So, though the Basveshwara became the treasury head of the Kalachuri Bichala king, and he remained unmoved by money. Status, and he remained committed to revival of social-centric religious. And also Basavana started a social-religious movement from Mangala Kela, and also Shiva Sharna should never discriminate anyone on the basis of their caste, and he also said the purity of Atma and only way to attain the mukti. And he also started self-reliance and incited one should earn only one's living. And he also declared no profession is more important or less important. No one the profession does not depend on who is important or not. And he nurtured the culture of work is worship. So he made the culture of work is you do work, that is like worship to his physical labor philosophy. And by declaring body as the temple, Basveshwara tried to implement work is worship philosophy in his life also. So these thinkings are still in guiding lights of the present society also you can see. So Basveshwara started a Sharana spiritual center, that is Anubhav Mantapa at Basava Kalyana in present Bidar, and also here all Sharanas including Basveshwara and other were engaging in meaningful discussion about the various social cultures issues that were happened during that time, like gender discrimination and caste. Similarly, they were also discussing the shortcomings of religious and were suggesting remedies to these issues what to do, and also a spiritual discussion were also held sometimes regularly, and they were insisting that one should remain transparent. Should So, this transparent state of life is the ultimate truth. They declare the truth they of them. So, all humans are equal, and no one is untouchable by birth. All humans are equal, and also the vachanas that were written in simple Kannada could reach the common people written by the Basveshwara and created a social movement, and this movement remained pro-people movement due to its simple Kannada. And only the preference, thoughts, and behaviors make one an untouchable. Only their thought and behavior. Uh, Basveshwara said in their vachanas, though vachanas, the vachanakaras who try to identify the problems and people for all walks of life look part in these vachanas moments. Allama Prabhu, Akka Mahadevi, Siddharama, Molike Maraya, Ambigara Chaudaya, and Mahadevala Machaya, and Madara Chennaya, and Haralaya, and many others were the important Vachanakars during the Swarna period. And also many Vachanakars along with the Basveshwara who had kept formation of equal society and all their goals have enriched and contributed a lot towards the social society, culture and literature. So okay friends, this was your chapter, the religious promoters and social reformers. So I think you understand this chapter. So okay friends, like the video, comment on my video and subscribe my channel and put in the for more video. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care, have a nice day. Bye my dear friends.